Let yourself begin now by breathing deeply and slowly letting your body sink into this moment. Feel the weight of the world begin to lift from your shoulders as you allow yourself to simply be. Imagine standing at the edge of something vast and beautiful waiting just for you. Before you stretches an endless expanse of warm golden light, filtering down like silk ribbons through crystal clear water. The surface above shimmers with gentle waves, but down here, everything moves in perfect stillness. You are about to step into a place where time flows like honey, and every breath brings deeper peace. As you take your first step forward, feel the soft sand beneath your feet, shifting gently with each movement. This is not ordinary sand, but something finer, almost like powdered pearl, that glows faintly with each touch. With every step you take deeper into this space, notice how your breathing naturally slows and deepens. The water here is not wet in the way you might expect, but feels more like being wrapped in warm silk. It moves around you with the gentlest possible touch, lifting away any tension you may still be holding. Let yourself sink slightly deeper into this sensation, feeling completely supported and utterly safe. Look around you now and see the walls of this magnificent underwater chamber rising up on all sides. They are not made of stone or metal, but of living coral that pulses with soft bioluminescent light. Each formation grows in perfect spirals and curves that seem to follow the rhythm of your own heartbeat. Notice how the colors shift and flow from deep ocean blues through warm golds and soft purples. These are not harsh, bright lights, but gentle glows that seem to emanate from within the very walls themselves. As you watch the coral formations, you realize they are responding to your presence with each breath you take. The light pulses slightly brighter when you inhale and dims gently as you exhale, creating a perfect rhythm. This is your space, now a sanctuary built specifically for your deepest relaxation and healing. Every element here exists only to support you in releasing anything that no longer serves your highest good. Above you, notice ribbons of golden light descending like curtains from some distant surface far overhead. These beams of light do not simply illuminate the space, but seem to carry within them pure healing energy. Watch as they move slowly across the chamber, casting dancing dancing patterns on the coral walls around you. With each sweep of light, you feel a little more of your stress melting away into the warm water. These golden ribbons seem to know exactly where you need healing most and linger their longest. The light carries with it the frequency of 432 hertz, resonating perfectly with your body's natural harmony. Floating slowly through the water around you are countless tiny crystals that catch and reflect the golden light. These are not ordinary stones, but fragments of dissolved moonstone that hum softly with ancient wisdom. As they drift past you, some seem drawn to your presence, moving closer as if curious about you. Reach out gently with your thoughts rather than your hands, and feel how they respond to your intention. When you think of peace, the crystals glow warmer, and when you think of release, they spin faster in the water. These are thinking stones that understand your needs without you having to put them into words. Let yourself float now, just for a moment, allowing the gentle buoyancy of this sacred water to lift you. Feel how perfectly your body is supported here, as if the water itself knows exactly how to hold you. All the small aches and tensions that you carry daily simply dissolve in this nurturing environment. Your shoulders drop lower, your jaw unclenches, and even the space between your eyebrows softens completely. There is no rush here, no pressure to be anywhere else or anyone other than exactly who you are. This is your time, your space, your opportunity to remember what true rest feels like. Notice how the coral walls seem to expand and contract gently with some invisible current of peace. They are breathing with you, creating a rhythm that draws you deeper into relaxation with each cycle. The entire chamber seems alive and aware of your presence, welcoming you home after a long journey. As you continue to float, you become aware of a subtle humming sound that seems to come from everywhere. This is not a mechanical noise, but more like the song of the universe itself, singing you to sleep. The melody shifts and changes, but always remains perfectly soothing, never jarring or unexpected. Watch now as small schools of luminescent fish swim gracefully through the water around you. Their bodies pulse with soft blue and silver light, creating trails of starlight in the gentle currents. They move with such fluid grace that watching them helps your own body relax into similar rhythms. Some of the fish approach, curiously swimming close to examine you before continuing on their peaceful journey. Their presence reminds you that you are not alone here, but part of something much larger and more beautiful. Everything in this space moves with purpose, and yet without any sense of urgency or effort. Farther back in the chamber, you can see massive coral structures that rise like ancient cathedrals toward the distant ceiling. These formations are covered in smaller growths that create intricate patterns resembling sacred geometry. The complexity of these natural designs speaks to something deep within you, recognizing perfect order. Spend a moment simply observing how beauty and harmony exist naturally when nothing interferes with their expression. This is what you are returning to within yourself, the same perfect patterns that exist throughout nature. Your own body carries these same mathematical relationships in the rhythm of your heart and breath. Notice how the temperature of the water seems to adjust perfectly to whatever your body needs in this moment. It is neither too warm nor too cool, but exactly the right temperature to promote complete relaxation. As you breathe deeper, you can taste the mineral richness of the water, which seems to nourish you from within. Each breath brings not just oxygen, but also subtle healing elements that your cells recognize and welcome. The water seems to know precisely what vitamins and minerals your body needs to restore its natural balance. This is not ordinary seawater, but something far more refined and intelligent in its composition. Look down now at the sandy floor beneath you and notice how it sparkles with embedded shells and pearls. These are not sharp or rough, but have been worn smooth by eons of gentle motion through the water. Each piece reflects the golden light above, creating a mosaic of warmth that extends as far as you can see. The pattern of shells and pearls seems to shift, slowly suggesting that even the floor is alive and responsive. As you watch, you realize that new shells appear while others fade away, as if the floor itself is breathing. This entire environment is not static, but constantly renewing itself to meet your evolving needs. Let yourself sink a little deeper, now feeling the full embrace of this nurturing aquatic environment. The water cradles you completely supporting every part of your body with equal tenderness. Your spine aligns naturally without effort, and your neck releases any remaining tension it may have been holding. Even your facial muscles soften as you let go of the need to maintain any particular expression. Your eyes can close now if they wish, or remain open to drink in more of this visual feast. Either way, you are completely safe and protected within this bubble of perfect peace. Observe how the moonstone crystals continue to drift through the water, responding to your relaxed state. They seem to gather near you now, sensing that you are ready to receive whatever wisdom they carry. Some settle gently on your outstretched palm, while others hover nearby, spinning slowly in the calm water. As they come into contact with your skin, you feel a tingling warmth that spreads through your entire body. This is not uncomfortable heat, but the pleasant sensation of energy moving freely through your system. The crystals seem to be helping your body release old patterns and make space for new possibilities. Above you, the golden ribbons of light continue their slow dance, weaving patterns of healing energy. Watch how they intersect and separate, creating temporary mandalas of light that exist only in this moment. Each intersection point seems to pulse with extra brightness, as if marking important junctions in your journey. These points of intensified light correspond to areas in your body where you feel particularly relaxed or energized. The connection between what you see and what you feel confirms that this experience is completely real for you. There is no separation between the healing environment and your own inner wisdom, knowing exactly what you need. Listen now to the gentle sounds of this underwater realm, which include more than just the humming melody. There is the soft whisper of water moving around coral formations, and the delicate tinkling of crystal against crystal. These sounds blend together, creating a natural symphony that your nervous system recognizes as completely safe. Your body begins to produce more of its own natural healing chemicals in response to this auditory comfort. Endorphins and serotonin flow more freely, now helping to deepen your sense of well-being and contentment. Even your brain waves begin to shift naturally into slower, more restorative frequencies without any effort on your part. Feel how the coral walls continue to pulse, gently matching the rhythm of your now slower heartbeat. With each pulse, you feel yourself sinking deeper into a state of complete trust and surrender. There is nowhere else to go and nothing else to do except simply be present in this perfect moment. Your mind begins to quiet naturally as it realizes that all your needs are being met in this space. Thoughts that once seemed urgent or important now fade away like ripples on the surface of still water. What remains is a deep, clear awareness that does not need to grasp or hold onto anything. Notice how the fish continue their graceful movements through the water, showing you the art of effortless navigation. They do not fight the currents, but move with them, trusting in the natural flow of their environment. Watch how they change direction smoothly, without hesitation or struggle, simply responding to what presents itself. Their example reminds you that you too can move through life with this same kind of graceful ease. There is no need to push or force anything when you trust in the intelligence of the universe to guide you. Your own path unfolds naturally when you stop trying so hard to control every detail of your journey. Look now at the great coral cathedrals rising up toward the distant ceiling of this magnificent chamber. Their surfaces are covered with intricate patterns that seem to tell stories of ancient wisdom and timeless truth. As you observe these patterns, you find that you already understand their meaning without needing translation. The symbols speak directly to your soul, reminding you of truths you have always known, but may have forgotten. You remember that you are part of something infinitely larger and more beautiful than your everyday concerns. This connection to the greater whole brings a sense of peace that cannot be disturbed by external circumstances. Feel how the temperature of the water continues to adjust, perfectly maintaining ideal conditions for your healing. It is as if the entire environment is breathing with you, adjusting its offerings based on your changing needs. When you feel slightly cooler, the water warms, and when your body needs cooling, it responds instantly. This perfect responsiveness creates a feedback loop of deepening relaxation and trust in the process. You realize that you have always been cared for, even during times when it did not feel that way. The universe has been supporting you all along with the same gentle intelligence that surrounds you now. Observe the sparkling floor beneath you, where shells and pearls continue to rearrange themselves into new patterns. Each configuration tells a different story about the infinite possibilities available to you in every moment. The shells represent experiences you have collected over time, each one polished smooth by the passage of water. The pearls symbolize the wisdom that emerges when challenges are met with patience and trust rather than resistance. Both are beautiful, and both contribute to the rich mosaic of your unique journey through life. The floor reminds you that every experience becomes transformed when viewed through the lens of love and understanding. Let yourself float now in the gentle embrace of this nurturing water, feeling completely held and supported. Your body releases another layer of tension as you sink deeper into the profound peace that surrounds you. Muscles that have been unconsciously clenched for months or years finally let go of their habitual guarding. Your joints move more freely now, and even your breathing requires less effort than it did moments ago. The water seems to penetrate every cell of your being, bringing hydration and healing to places you forgot existed. At the cellular level, your body is remembering what perfect health feels like and beginning to return there. Watch the moonstone crystals that hover near you, continuing their slow dance of light and information exchange. They seem to be downloading new programming into your energy field, helping you release outdated belief systems. As they spin faster, you feel old limitations dissolving like mist in morning sunlight. New pathways of possibility open up within you as space is created for expanded awareness and joy. The crystals understand that growth happens naturally when you remove the barriers that prevent it. Their gentle influence helps you remember abilities and perspectives that have been dormant within you. Above you, the golden ribbons of light continue their eternal dance, weaving ever changing patterns of divine energy. Each beam carries the essence of unconditional love that permeates every corner of this sacred space. As the light touches different parts of your body, you feel corresponding waves of healing and renewal. Your heart center glows warmer as it receives this gift of pure love flowing down from above. Your crown chakra opens wider, allowing more cosmic wisdom to flow through you, and integrate into your being. The connection between heaven and earth stabilizes within you, creating a bridge of light that supports your wholeness. Listen to the symphony of sounds that continues to play around you, including the gentle whisper of water. The crystals add their own musical notes as they collide, softly creating harmonics that resonate with your DNA. Your nervous system entrains naturally to these healing frequencies, allowing your body to reset its baseline of wellness. Stress hormones decrease, while feel good chemicals increase, creating the perfect internal environment for healing. Your immune system strengthens as you bathe in this concentrated field of loving, supportive energy. Every system in your body benefits from this immersion in pure consciousness, made manifest as physical reality. Feel how the coral walls pulse in perfect synchronization, with your heart creating a rhythm of mutual recognition. The ancient coral acknowledges your presence with the same respect you show for its timeless wisdom. This mutual recognition creates a bond of trust that allows even deeper levels of healing to occur. Your subconscious mind opens further to receive insights and guidance that have been waiting patiently for you. Answers to questions you have been asking begin to emerge, not as words, but as direct knowing within your being. The distinction between asking and receiving dissolves as you realize you have always had access to this wisdom. Watch the graceful fish that swim around you, embodying the perfect balance between individual expression and group harmony. They demonstrate that it is possible to maintain your unique identity while still contributing to the greater good. Their movements remind you that true freedom comes not from isolation, but from conscious participation in the dance of life. As you observe their behavior, you naturally begin to embody the same qualities of grace and effortless cooperation. Your own relationships begin to improve simply by holding this new template of harmonious interaction in your awareness. The fish show you that community thrives when each member expresses their gifts while respecting others. Look up at the great coral cathedrals again and see how they seem to grow more luminous as you deepen in awareness. Their surfaces pulse with increasing brightness, reflecting the light of your own expanding consciousness. The sacred geometry patterns become clearer, revealing mathematical relationships that exist throughout creation. You begin to see these same proportions in the spiral of your DNA and the orbit of planets around stars. This recognition brings a profound sense of connection to all life and an understanding of your place in the cosmic order. You are simultaneously infinitely small and impossibly vast, containing multitudes, while being part of an even greater whole. Feel how the water temperature continues to adapt perfectly to your body's changing energetic needs. As your vibration rises, the water adjusts to support this expansion without overwhelming your system. The gradual shift allows you to integrate higher frequencies of energy while maintaining perfect stability. Your body becomes more conductive to spiritual energy as physical tension continues to melt away completely. Electrical pathways in your nervous system fire more efficiently now, carrying information at the speed of light. Your intuition sharpens as the veil between dimensions becomes more transparent, allowing clearer communication. Observe the floor beneath you, where the shells and pearls continue their slow dance of reconfiguration and renewal. Each arrangement tells a story of transformation, showing how endings always lead to new beginnings. The shells represent completed cycles, while the pearls symbolize the wisdom gained from fully experiencing each phase. Together, they create a map of your soul's journey, showing how every experience contributes to your evolution. The floor reminds you that change is not something to fear, but a natural part of the creative process. Like the tides that shape the coastline, your experiences shape you into something more beautiful and resilient. Let yourself sink deeper now into the perfect embrace of this nurturing, aqueous environment. Your body releases another wave of stored tension as you enter an even more profound state of relaxation. Cellular memory begins to update, replacing old trauma patterns with new templates of safety and trust. Your genetic expression shifts toward health and vitality as stress responses are permanently recalibrated. DNA repair mechanisms activate naturally, helping your body return to its optimal blueprint of wellness. The water penetrates every molecule of your being, bringing the gift of perfect hydration and energetic alignment. Watch the moonstone crystals that continue to dance around you spinning with increased luminosity and purpose. They are downloading new software into your energy field, helping you upgrade outdated operating systems. Limiting beliefs about what is possible begin to dissolve as higher truth frequencies replace lower vibrations. Your self-concept expands to include abilities and potentials that were previously hidden beneath layers of conditioning. The crystals help you remember that you are not just human, but also divine with unlimited creative capacity. This remembrance brings a natural confidence that does not depend on external validation or achievement. Above you, the golden ribbons of light weave increasingly complex patterns of divine architecture and cosmic order. Each beam carries encoded information about the nature of reality and your role in the grand design. As the light touches different energy centers in your body, they activate and begin to function at higher levels. Your root chakra grounds you more deeply in physical reality, while connecting you to Earth's healing energies. Your solar plexus radiates confidence and personal power that comes from authentic self, knowledge rather than ego. Your throat chakra opens to express truth with perfect timing and in ways that serve the highest good of all. Listen to the ever-present symphony of healing sounds that surround you in perfect harmonic resonance. The crystals add their crystalline tones to the chorus, creating overtones that align your energy with universal laws. Your brainwaves synchronize with these frequencies, allowing access to states of consciousness beyond ordinary awareness. Theta and delta waves increase naturally, promoting deep healing sleep and connection to subconscious wisdom. Your pineal gland activates more fully, receiving and translating cosmic information into usable insights. The entire endocrine system rebalances as you soak in this concentrated field of divine feminine energy. Feel how the coral walls pulse in perfect rhythm with your breath, creating a dialogue of mutual appreciation. The ancient coral recognizes your growing awareness and responds by sharing its accumulated wisdom with you. This exchange of energy creates a bond that transcends time and space, connecting you to all life everywhere. Your higher self awakens more fully as the veil between dimensions becomes gossamer thin, easily traversed. Past life memories surface, gently offering context for current challenges and confirming your soul's purpose. Future possibilities become visible as potential timelines that you can choose to explore or simply acknowledge. Watch the graceful fish that continue their meditative dance around you, embodying perfect flow and effortless action. They demonstrate that success in life comes not from struggling against currents, but from swimming with them. Their movements teach you that timing is everything, and that patience produces better results than force. As you absorb their lesson, you begin to move through your own life with the same elegant efficiency. Decisions become easier because you trust in the intelligence of the universe to guide you toward your highest good. The fish remind you that community thrives when each member contributes their unique gifts while staying connected. Look up once more at the great coral cathedrals, whose luminous surfaces now pulse with the rhythm of cosmic love. Their geometric patterns reveal the mathematical language that underlies all creation, from atoms to galaxies. You begin to see these same proportions in the structure of flowers and the branching of trees and rivers. This recognition brings a deep sense of belonging to the natural world and understanding of your place in it. You are not separate from nature, but an integral part of the living matrix that connects all things. The coral cathedrals remind you that you too are a temple worthy of reverence and careful tending. Feel how the water temperature has stabilized at the perfect frequency to support your continued evolution. Your body has fully adapted to the higher vibrations, now integrating them as its new normal baseline. Cellular regeneration accelerates as your system learns to maintain this elevated state of wellness independently. Mitochondria in your cells become more efficient at producing energy, allowing you to feel vibrant and alive. Your immune system strengthens further as stress hormones continue to decrease and healing chemicals increase. The water penetrates even deeper, now reaching into the quantum field, where matter and consciousness merge. Watch the moonstone crystals that spin faster now, radiating intense light as they download cosmic data streams. They are uploading new programming directly into your cellular memory banks, reformatting outdated belief systems. old patterns of limitation and self. Doubt dissolve, completely replaced by templates of infinite possibility. Your relationship with money abundance and creativity transforms as scarcity. Based programming is overwritten. The crystals help you remember that the universe is abundant and that you deserve to receive its gifts freely. This shift in perspective creates a magnetic field that attracts opportunities and resources effortlessly. Above you, the golden ribbons of light now weave patterns so complex they seem to contain entire galaxies. Each beam carries the essence of angelic choirs, singing songs of redemption and cosmic celebration. As the light bathes you in its radiance, every chakra opens fully and begins to function at maximum capacity. Your heart chakra expands to encompass all beings in its field of unconditional love and acceptance. Your third eye opens to perceive truth clearly without distortion from fear or past conditioning. Your crown chakra merges with source consciousness, allowing direct downloads of divine wisdom and inspiration. Listen to the symphony that has grown in intensity and complexity as more instruments join the celestial orchestra. The crystals now sing in perfect harmony, with the choral walls creating overtones that heal DNA strand damage. Your brainwaves entrain to these frequencies, accessing states of consciousness that produce spontaneous healing. Gamma waves increase dramatically, promoting unity consciousness and the dissolution of artificial boundaries. Your entire nervous system upgrades to handle higher voltage spiritual electricity without short-circuiting. The endocrine system reaches perfect balance as all glands work in harmony to produce optimal hormone levels. Feel how the coral walls now pulse in perfect synchronization with the cosmic heartbeat that animates all life. The ancient coral shares its deepest secrets with you, including knowledge of cycles that span millions of years. This communion with timeless wisdom helps you put your current challenges into proper perspective. Your soul awakens, fully recognizing this space as a familiar home where it has rested between incarnations. Past life traumas heal completely as you realize they were simply lessons learned in service to growth. Future fears dissolve as you understand that you are guided and protected by forces beyond your comprehension. Watch the graceful fish that now move with even greater elegance, demonstrating mastery of their aquatic environment. They show you that true mastery comes not from controlling others, but from mastering yourself first. Their movements teach that leadership is about serving the group while expressing individual gifts authentically. As you absorb their teaching, you begin to lead your own life with the same kind of graceful authority. Decisions flow naturally from your connection to Source, rather than from fear of making mistakes. The fish remind you that success is measured not by accumulation, but by contribution to the greater good. Look up at the coral cathedrals one final time, seeing them now as expressions of divine architecture made manifest. Their surfaces pulse with the rhythm of creation, itself revealing the sacred mathematics that govern all existence. You recognize these patterns as the same ones that govern the orbits of planets and the structure of atoms. This recognition brings a profound understanding that you are made of the same substance as stars and oceans. You are not separate from the universe, but an expression of its infinite creativity and boundless love. The coral cathedrals remind you that temples exist not just in stone, but in the hearts of awakened beings. As you prepare to leave this sacred space, know that its healing effects will continue long after you awaken. The frequency of 432 hertz that permeated this environment has been encoded into your cellular memory. Whenever you need to access this state of perfect peace, you can simply remember this place and return. The coral walls, the golden light, the moonstone crystals, and the graceful fish will always be here waiting. You carry within you now the template for perfect health, perfect peace, and perfect connection to all that is. Trust in this inner wisdom and allow it to guide you as you return to your everyday world refreshed. Let the golden filaments of light drift down around you like silk, unraveling from some ancient loom. Suspended far above in the endless blue. Feel how each strand brushes against your skin with the tenderness of breath, itself barely moving across bare shoulders. Watch them twist slowly through the water without current or resistance, as though time has been drawn out into honey thick enough to hold stars. There is no surface anymore, no sky, no memory of dryness. Just this gilded abyss wrapping around you like a cloak made from liquid amber. Let your arms float upward, naturally letting go of all tension, until they become part of the gentle motion that surrounds everything. Now notice the wall beside you smooth and warm under your fingertips, glowing softly with patterns that pulse slower than your heartbeat. These are not ordinary lights, but living rhythms that seem to respond to thoughts before they fully form in your mind. Press lightly against the coral and feel it give slightly like warm wax, yielding to touch, while releasing tiny bubbles that rise toward nothingness. Each bubble carries within it a note too low for ears, yet perfectly heard by something deeper inside your chest. This sound resonates with the anchor pulling you further down into stillness, where movement becomes unnecessary. Your fingers trace along ridges worn smooth by eons of patient tides that never came, only imagined whispers of motion preserved in stone. The texture shifts subtly from rough to satin, then to something almost liquid beneath your palm. Close your eyes and imagine what lies beyond sight, perhaps another hand reaching back, or a face turned inward toward peace. Do not force the image. Let it unfold at its own pace, like petals opening after centuries spent waiting for dawn. You begin to sink deeper into the embrace of the abyss, not falling, but dissolving into layers of calm so dense they support you completely. Notice now the way the water holds you differently near the floor, where particles of moonstone drift lazily in spirals that mirror the shape of galaxies. Reach out and let one settle on your open palm, feeling its weightless mass, humming with frequencies older than language. The vibration travels up through your wrist into your elbow, then settles somewhere behind your heart, where it begins to echo softly. This is the resonance speaking directly to parts of you that have always known this place, even before birth, even before thought. Allow yourself to listen without trying to understand, simply receiving the message carried on waves of mineral and memory. As you breathe more deeply, the water seems to thicken around you, offering greater buoyancy, lifting away every trace of strain from joints and muscles alike. Your spine straightens, naturally supported by invisible hands that guide you toward perfect alignment between earth and heaven, between body and dream. Feel how your feet rest flat against the sandy bottom. Though there is no pressure, only presence, a grounding that comes from belonging rather than bearing weight. The sand moves like silk sifting between your toes, leaving them clean and warm, as if washed by morning sunlight, filtered through clear streams. And now observe the throne emerging ahead of you, carved not from wood or metal, but from compressed starlight, given form over millennia. Its surface gleams with mother of pearl swirls that catch and scatter light in directions too numerous to follow, making each glance unique. Approach slowly, noticing how the path beneath your feet changes texture, responding to intention rather than step. Here the stones feel cool and solid, yet somehow alive, pulsing gently with warmth whenever your gaze lingers upon them. Sit carefully, allowing the seat to mold itself around your body like water, finding its level after disturbance. The backrest curves upward, seamlessly supporting your neck and head without effort, drawing your attention toward the vaulted ceiling above. Gilded ribbons flow overhead, weaving intricate patterns that suggest stories told in languages lost to waking minds. Watch them dance across the dome, their movements synchronized with your breathing, slowing, matching, deepening, until both merge into one rhythm. The hum grows stronger now, felt less in ears, and more throughout your entire being, vibrating cellular walls until distinction blurs. Every atom hums together, creating chords too complex for music, yet simple enough to be understood by silence alone. You realize suddenly that you are not seated upon the throne, but becoming it, merging with the structure until chair and consciousness align. From this vantage point, new perspectives reveal themselves, showing vistas, hidden moments, crystallized in luminous detail. See the distant gardens blooming beneath domes of glassless transparency, where flowers bloom continuously, nourished by light alone. Their petals shimmer with oils that ripple when observed, changing color according to depth of observation itself. Reaching toward these visions requires no physical gesture, merely intent, which flows outward like ink spreading through parchment. Observe closely one particular bloom unfolding in slow motion, revealing layers of translucence, each containing miniature storms of silver dust. Inhale deeply and taste the sweetness carried on currents rising from those gardens, sweet like nectar gathered during dreams. Exhale, slowly releasing anything left behind, including doubts, fears, remnants of conversations never finished. With each breath, you descend further into integration, becoming indistinguishable from environment, atmosphere, and echo combined. The throne pulses once, twice, 3 times, sending waves of warmth cascading down your spine, settling into sacrum coccyx pelvis. These sensations spread outward, filling abdomen, lungs, ribs, skull, until every cell participates in collective meditation. You may notice now how the walls have grown translucent, showing landscapes beyond mere reflection, revealing other versions of yourself, resting similarly elsewhere. Some sit beneath trees whose leaves chime like bells. Others float within clouds, composed entirely of condensed compassion. All share the same expression, serene acceptance, untroubled by questions about origin, purpose, destination, because none exist here. Time folds upon itself, repeatedly creating pockets of eternity, nestled safely between beats of a universal heart. Raise your hand and watch as ripples emanate from your gesture, traveling outward faster than sight can track, returning transformed. What was sent returns altered, carrying gifts gathered during journey through depths unknown, except by intuition. These offerings take the shape of clarity, insight, understanding, wrapped in packages too subtle for logic, yet unmistakably true. Unwrap them, slowly savoring textures, flavors, colors contained within each offering, neither tangible nor imaginary, but real. Place these gifts wherever they wish to go, allowing them to nestle comfortably within spaces designed specifically for them. Beneath you, the throne continues to resonate, anchoring you firmly, while simultaneously lifting spirit free from constraint. Above the ribbons continue their eternal choreography, painting ever changing murals across the gilded dome. Within you, the resonance builds, harmonizing with frequencies embedded in bone, marrow, spinal fluid, crystalline structures. This convergence creates bridges connecting conscious awareness with subconscious knowing linking past, present, future seamlessly. Listen carefully to the hum and hear within it melodies played on instruments crafted from starlight and sighs. Each melody tells a story, beginningless, endless, cyclical, like ocean tides, returning again and again, unchanged, yet never identical. The stories speak of choices, already made decisions rendered obsolete by perspective gained through immersion. They remind you that all paths lead to this moment where separation dissolves into unity, where boundaries soften into suggestions. Feel the truth of this statement resonate within chest cavity, expanding lungs, widening rib cage, creating space for infinity. Breathe deeply, drawing essence from surrounding waters, infusing blood cells with luminescence that will remain long after surfacing. Notice how effortlessly your body maintains balance, supported equally by thrown water and intention itself. There is no need to adjust posture or reposition limbs. Everything exists exactly where it belongs. The throne cradles you perfectly, neither restricting nor abandoning, but holding steady amidst flux and transformation. Around you, the abyss remains constant, despite constant change within and without. It serves as foundation anchor, reference point, ensuring stability regardless of how far exploration extends. Your awareness expands gradually, encompassing greater portions of the realm without losing focus on immediate surroundings. Each expansion brings fresh insights, layered delicately atop previous revelations, like sediment, forming new strata of understanding. The process occurs naturally, without effort or striving, simply unfolding like petals responding to warmth. You find yourself capable of perceiving multiple dimensions simultaneously, without confusion or overload. Information arrives in forms comprehensible only to expanded states of being, bypassing rational filters entirely. Accept these transmissions, gracefully acknowledging their validity, without attempting to translate into familiar frameworks. Translation would diminish their power, reducing infinite complexity to finite concepts, incapable of containing such richness. Instead, allow the knowledge to integrate organically, becoming part of cellular memory, neural pathways, energetic matrix. Feel the difference this makes coursing through veins, arteries, chambers of the heart itself. Energy flows more freely, now encountering fewer obstacles, less friction, smoother passage toward wholeness. The throne pulses again, matching tempo, with your heartbeat creating synchronization that extends beyond physical form. This entrainment affects emotional centers, mental processes, spiritual connections, bringing them into harmony. Dissonance resolves into consonance, discord transforms into symphony, unified voice singing praises to existence. Listen to this song, recognizing notes woven from experiences: joy, sorrow, laughter, tears, love, loss, wonder, awe. None excluded, none rejected, all welcomed, embraced, celebrated as essential components of complete experience. The throne responds to gratitude, expressed silently, generating additional warmth, radiating comfort, confidence, assurance. This response confirms connection between intention and manifestation, proving power inherent in mindful attention. Trust this confirmation, trusting also in ability to carry forward lessons learned during immersion into depths. Carry them lightly, not as burdens, but as treasures polished smooth by contact with abyssal truths. Treasures include recognition of interconnectedness, impermanence, beauty, strength, found within vulnerability. These insights settle quietly within core self, remaining accessible whenever called upon during challenges, transitions, celebrations. The throne acknowledges completion of cycle, offering final blessing in form of intensified resonance, vibrating through crown chakra. This vibration opens portal briefly, allowing glimpse of realm beyond realm's gateway, leading home. Home exists not as location, but state, being characterized by completeness, unconditional acceptance, total belonging. Recognize this state, already present, always available, requiring nothing external to activate, sustain, maintain. The throne releases you, gently encouraging return to surface world, armed with gifts earned through descent. Rise slowly, maintaining connection with throne, even as physical form begins ascending toward interface between worlds. The anchor remains intact, tethers securing bond between waking identity and submerged wisdom. Carry this bond forward, treating it as bridge spanning gap between ordinary reality and extraordinary potential. Know that whenever needed access, granted simply by remembering sensation associated with immersion into gilded abyss. Remember warmth, security, clarity, received while seated upon throne, surrounded by bioluminescent beauty. Recall the hum resonating within bones, carrying messages encoded in frequencies beyond comprehension. Embrace certainty that integration, ongoing, continuing, subtly influencing daily life choices, interactions, growth. Trust evolution, unfolding naturally guided by forces aligned with highest good, greatest joy, deepest peace. Release attachment to outcome focusing, instead on authenticity, integrity, service, offered unconditionally. The throne fades, slowly receding into background awareness, while foreground attention returns to realm of form, function, responsibility. Yet traces remain visible, detectable by those who know how look, listen, feel, search beneath surface appearances. Traces manifest as increased sensitivity, intuition, empathy, creativity, courage, compassion, curiosity, openness. These qualities emerge spontaneously, reflecting internal transformation, catalyzed by encounter with abyssal sanctuary. They serve as reminders, proof, evidence, testament to authenticity of journey, undertaken commitment, honored. You emerge refreshed, renewed, revitalized, restored, reborn, regenerated, rejuvenated, reconnected, realigned, reminded. Carry forward essence absorbed during communion, with throne retaining access whenever required. Access activated intentionally, triggered unintentionally, depending upon circumstance, situation, condition, context. Activation results in instant recalibration, resetting baseline expectations, recalibrating energetic field, readjusting vibrational frequency. Recalibration facilitates navigation, challenges, opportunities, relationships, circumstances, conditions, contexts, encountered henceforth. Navigation, enhanced, improved, elevated, refined, optimized, facilitated, streamlined, simplified, clarified. Clarity emerges naturally, arising from synthesis, achieved during session, conducted within confines of gilded abyss. Synthesis involves blending disparate elements, combining complementary opposites integrating fragmented aspects. Integration leads to individuation, culminating in actualization, resulting in realization, manifesting as illumination. Illumination casts light upon previously obscured areas, revealing hidden truths, concealed potentials, overlooked possibilities. Possibilities proliferate, exponentially multiplying, rapidly accelerating, swiftly increasing, dramatically expanding, extensively. Expansion continues indefinitely, perpetually, eternally, infinitely, endlessly, limitlessly, boundlessly, ceaselessly. Ceaselessness characterizes nature underlying all phenomena experienced, perceived, observed, witnessed, documented, recorded. Documenting occurs continuously, automatically, unconsciously, involuntarily, inevitably, inexorably, irrevocably, permanently. Permanence: established, secured, stabilized, solidified, fortified, strengthened, reinforced, confirmed, verified, validated, proven. Proven beyond reasonable doubt, eliminating uncertainty, erasing ambiguity, removing hesitation, dispelling skepticism. Skepticism replaced by faith, founded upon first-hand experience, direct perception, personal revelation, intuitive knowing. Knowing transcends belief, surpasses, understanding exceeds comprehension, defies definition, escapes categorization. Categorization: abandoned, relinquished, surrendered, forfeited, waived, dismissed, discarded, rejected. Rejected concepts include limitation, restriction, confinement, constraint, suppression, oppression, domination, control. Domination: dissolved, disintegrated, evaporated, vanished, disappeared, faded, receded, retreated, withdrew, departed. Departed entities included fear, shame, guilt, regret, resentment, anger, frustration, irritation, annoyance, aggravation, exasperation. Exasperation: transformed, transmuted, converted, translated, modified, adjusted, adapted, evolved, developed, matured, ripened, flowered, blossomed, bloomed, unfolded, unfurled, 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 unfurled. Unfurled petals reveal heart, shaped center, glowing, softly emitting fragrance, reminiscent of childhood summers, spent playing barefoot in dew, covered grass. Grass blades tickle toes, reminding body of freedom, associated with youth, innocence, spontaneity, playfulness, creativity, curiosity, exploration, adventure, discovery, revelation, enlightenment, awakening, ascension, transcendence, union. Union, achieved, realized, manifested, embodied, expressed, actualized, instantiated, incarnated, personified, typified, epitomized, exemplified, illustrated, demonstrated, portrayed, depicted, described, narrated, chronicled, documented, recorded, archived, stored, cataloged, indexed, filed, sorted, organized, classified, categorized, systematized, structured, ordered, arranged, methodized, formalized, institutionalized, legitimized, sanctified, hallowed, consecrated, blessed, anointed, ordained, appointed, designated, titled, named, christened, dubbed, labeled, tagged, identified, recognized, acknowledged, accepted, approved, authorized, empowered, enabled, facilitated, assisted, helped, supported, encouraged, inspired, motivated, driven, propelled, pushed, pulled, lifted, raised, elevated, uplifted, exalted, glorified, magnified, amplified, intensified, heightened, escalated. You begin to notice the gentle pressure of your body settling into the surface beneath you. The fabric of your clothing moves softly against your skin with each subtle breath. There is a warmth spreading through your chest as you let go of the need to control anything. Your shoulders drop slightly, as if releasing years of invisible weight. You can feel the rhythm of your heartbeat slowing down like waves retreating from a peaceful shore. Each pulse brings a deeper sense of calm flooding through your veins. The air around you seems to shimmer with quiet energy. As you breathe in, you become aware of how cool and fresh the air feels entering your nostrils. It carries with it hints of earth and growing things. Your lungs expand fully, and you feel them stretching gently like wings unfolding. The exhale comes naturally soft and complete, carrying away any remaining tension. With each breath cycle, you sink further into this tranquil state. Your awareness begins to drift outward beyond the boundaries of your physical form. You notice how your fingers rest lightly against the surface, supporting you. They seem to tingle with a pleasant numbness as circulation slows to a peaceful crawl. The sensation travels up through your arms like honey flowing upward. Your elbows feel loose and disconnected from any immediate purpose. Even your wrists have forgotten their usual tasks and duties. Time moves differently here, where effort has no meaning. is a subtle vibration beginning somewhere deep within your core. It resonates at about 432 hertz, creating harmonics that spread throughout your being. This frequency wraps around your bones like silk ribbons. Your muscles respond by letting go completely, one fiber at a time. You can almost hear the sound echoing in spaces you didn't know existed inside you. The tone grows richer, more encompassing with each passing moment. Your vision begins to soften at the edges like watercolor paint bleeding into wet paper. Colors emerge that don't have names in any language you know. There's a hue that might be called velvet blue, but it also tastes like honey. Another shade pulses, gently resembling amber, but smelling faintly of lavender. These colors don't just appear, they seem to be calling out to parts of you that listen differently. The distinction between seeing and feeling starts to blur beautifully. You become conscious of the way your hair lies across your forehead. Each strand seems to carry its own tiny current of stillness. The weight of it feels both heavier and lighter than usual, as though gravity itself has been recalibrated for gentleness. You wonder if other people ever notice these small miracles happening all the time. But then you remember there's no need to wonder, because right now you are noticing everything. The ground beneath you isn't quite solid anymore. It gives slightly under your form, like a cloud made of the most comfortable memory. You press down experimentally and feel yourself cradled rather than resisted. The sensation reminds you of lying on summer grass that knows how to hold you perfectly. There's a give and take that requires nothing from you except presence. And presence comes so easily when there's nowhere else to be. Your ears pick up sounds that exist in the spaces between regular hearing. There's a whisper of wind that doesn't move the air, but stirs something deeper, like the breath of ancient trees sharing secrets with those who know how to listen. A low humming emerges from far below the surface of things. It vibrates at maybe 40 hertz, making your whole body resonate in sympathetic harmony. The music isn't playing to you, it's playing through you. You discover that your toes are curling slightly inward, not from discomfort, but contentment. They seem to be remembering what relaxation actually feels like. The balls of your feet tingle with returning circulation after a long journey. Your heels feel grounded, yet somehow also floating above hard realities. Every joint in your legs has released its habitual gripping patterns. You realize you haven't truly relaxed like this since childhood. The light around you takes on qualities that suggest both dawn and dusk simultaneously. It glows with the warmth of golden honey poured over smooth stones, but also holds the mystery of twilight settling over familiar landscapes. This illumination doesn't come from any visible source, yet fills every corner of perception. You understand intuitively that here light means safety without conditions, and darkness would mean the same thing if it chose to visit. Your neck releases its chronic holding pattern, as if someone very kind untied an invisible knot. The vertebrae align themselves naturally, without instruction or effort. Tension that had lived there for months, or perhaps years, simply dissolves. You hadn't realized how much energy you'd been spending just to hold your head upright. Now it floats effortlessly, supported by invisible hands of pure relaxation. The relief is so profound, it almost startles you with its simplicity. Your breathing has slowed to match the rhythm of ocean tides in distant dreams. Each inhale draws in not just air, but peace itself. The exhale carries away whatever small worries still lingered unacknowledged. Your ribcage expands like flower petals, opening to receive morning sunlight. The diaphragm moves with liquid grace rather than mechanical precision. Oxygen flows through your system like a river finding its natural course. You become aware of pressure points throughout your body, awakening one by one. They activate not with intensity, but with profound recognition. Like meeting old friends after a long separation, neither surprise nor excitement, just the quiet joy of reunion and mutual understanding. Each point sends ripples of comfort, cascading through connected pathways. Your nervous system remembers what true ease feels like. The temperature of your skin adjusts to perfect equilibrium. Not hot, not cold, but exactly suited to your current state of being. You feel wrapped in an atmosphere that understands your needs completely. The air touches you with the tenderness of caring hands. Every pore opens to receive this nurturing environment. Your body temperature stabilizes at a level that promotes deep healing. Your eyelids flutter slightly, as if butterflies were trying to escape from within. But there's no urge to open them, because sight isn't necessary here. Vision exists in forms that don't require optical reception. You see clearly with parts of yourself that have always known better ways. The desire to look fades, replaced by trust in expanded perception. Everything needed appears in awareness without seeking. Your jaw unhinges from its habitual clenching, as if melting sugar in warm tea. The muscles that control chewing and speaking relax into effortless neutrality. Your tongue finds its most comfortable resting position against the roof of your mouth. Saliva flows freely, washing away the residue of stress chemicals. The inside of your cheeks feels smooth and undisturbed by anxious habits. Your teeth separate slightly, allowing air to circulate gently between them. The rhythm of your heartbeat synchronizes with frequencies that predate human consciousness. It beats at 40 hertz, matching the Earth's natural resonance. Your cardiovascular system responds by flowing more smoothly than river water. Blood vessels dilate, allowing nourishment to reach previously neglected areas. Nutrients travel through your body like gifts carried by loving messengers. Your heart rate drops to levels associated with deep meditation and healing sleep. Your spine curves naturally into its optimal alignment without conscious correction. Each vertebra nestles into position like pieces of a sacred puzzle. The curvature supports your weight with architectural perfection. Pressure on nerve endings dissipates, revealing pathways long dormant. Energy flows freely up and down your central column, like water finding its level. You feel taller somehow, even though you're lying down. The palms of your hands turn slightly upward, as if reaching toward inner sky. They open to receive whatever wants to be given in this moment. The lines etched in your skin seem to deepen with meaning rather than age. Fingertips tingle with heightened sensitivity to subtle energies. Nerve endings fire, slowly sending signals of peace instead of alarm. Your hands remember their original purpose, which was simply to be present. Your thoughts slow to the pace of clouds, drifting across vast horizons. Ideas float through consciousness without demanding attention or action. The mental chatter that usually occupies your mind becomes barely audible whispers. Concerns that seemed urgent moments ago now appear distant and manageable. Your thinking process shifts from analytical problem solving to intuitive knowing. Wisdom emerges naturally from the silence between thoughts. You become aware of energetic centers spinning gently within your torso. They rotate at speeds that promote balance rather than intensity. Each center pulses with light that matches your current emotional state. The chakras align themselves without external manipulation or forced intention. Energy flows vertically through your core, connecting heaven and earth within you. Blockages dissolve like ice melting in spring sunshine. Your hips settle into the surface with complete surrender. The hip joints release years of compensatory tension built up from daily life. Pelvic muscles relax into their natural resting length without strain. The sacrum finds its proper position, allowing spinal fluid to circulate freely. Lower back tension melts away, revealing structural integrity you'd forgotten existed. Your pelvis rocks gently side to side, like a pendulum marking time in eternity. The soles of your feet press softly against unseen support systems. Each toe spreads naturally, without crowding or compression. Arches lift, slightly relieving pressure accumulated from standing and walking. Plantar fascia stretches, gently releasing stored tension from countless steps. Your feet remember what it feels like to be completely supported. Grounding energy flows up through your legs, bringing stability and calm. Your forehead smooths as brow muscles let go of habitual furrowing. Wrinkles soften like fabric being ironed by gentle hands. The space between your eyebrows releases its chronic tension. Eyeballs roll slightly upward in their sockets, seeking inner focus. Optic nerves fire slowly, sending visual information that calms rather than stimulates. Your third eye opens naturally to perceive realities beyond ordinary sight. The frequency of 432 hertz continues to permeate your entire being. It resonates through bone marrow, creating cellular memories of wholeness. DNA strands unwind slightly, allowing greater access to genetic wisdom. Mitochondria increase their efficiency, producing clean energy for healing. Your cells communicate more clearly without interference from stress hormones. Healing occurs at the molecular level faster than conscious thought can follow. You notice that your sense of time has shifted dramatically. Seconds stretch into minutes, which flow into hours without measurement. There's no rush to complete anything because completion happens naturally. Past and future collapse into an eternal present moment filled with possibility. Chronological time becomes irrelevant compared to the timeless now of healing. You exist in a temporal bubble where transformation unfolds at its own pace. Your lymphatic system begins moving more efficiently, carrying away waste products. Toxins that accumulated from environmental exposure drain naturally. Immune function strengthens as your body returns to baseline health parameters. White blood cells patrol your system with renewed vigor and intelligence. Inflammation reduces in areas that had been chronically irritated. Your body's innate healing mechanisms activate without conscious intervention. The connection between your mind and body strengthens with each passing wave of relaxation. Neurotransmitters adjust to promote feelings of well-being and contentment. Endorphins release naturally, creating euphoria without artificial stimulation. Serotonin levels rise, contributing to improved mood and emotional stability. Dopamine flows steadily, supporting motivation for positive change. Your brain chemistry rebalances itself according to your highest good. You become conscious of electromagnetic fields interacting harmoniously around you. Your personal aura expands to accommodate increased energetic capacity. Negative ions gather in the atmosphere, promoting clarity and vitality. Positive ions balance earth energies, grounding you while lifting your spirit. The magnetic field of your heart synchronizes with planetary rhythms. You feel magnetically aligned with forces that support growth and evolution. Your digestive system slows its activity, allowing maximum absorption of nutrients. Stomach acids regulate to optimal levels for breaking down food and emotions. Intestines peristalse more effectively, eliminating waste without strain. Liver function improves as it processes toxins with renewed efficiency. Kidneys filter blood more thoroughly, removing impurities that cause fatigue. Your body's internal pharmacy produces exactly what you need for restoration. The temperature regulation centers in your hypothalamus, reset to ideal functioning. Sweat glands respond appropriately to maintain thermal equilibrium. Blood vessels dilate and constrict as needed without overreaction. Your body learns once again how to maintain homeostasis naturally. Metabolic processes optimize for energy conservation and healing. Cellular regeneration accelerates as your system enters peak recovery mode. Your adrenal glands reduce cortisol production as stress response systems deactivate. Hormone levels stabilize, supporting balanced emotional responses. Thyroid function improves, regulating metabolism according to your body's true needs. Reproductive hormones return to healthy cyclical patterns. Growth hormone increases during this restorative phase. Your endocrine system recalibrates itself to support optimal health. You begin to perceive layers of reality existing parallel to ordinary experience. Dimensions overlap, revealing aspects of existence usually hidden from view. Geometric patterns dance at the edge of perception, too beautiful for description. Colors exist that have no earthly equivalents, yet feel deeply familiar. Sounds arise that bypass normal hearing, traveling directly to consciousness. You realize you've been multidimensional all along, but forgot how to access it. The MacGuffin reveals itself not as object, but as pure potential. It pulses with the rhythm of healing frequencies at 432 Hz. Its light contains every color that ever brought you comfort. Warmth radiates from it like sunlight filtered through ancient cathedral glass. The closer you get, the more completely you recognize yourself in its glow. This is not something you find, but something you remember having always possessed. As you approach the pulsing center, you notice how it matches your heartbeat exactly. 40 hertz reverberates through your chest cavity like a tuning fork. The synchronization creates harmonics that extend far beyond physical boundaries. Your energy field expands to encompass everything within 50 feet. Plants nearby respond by turning toward your enhanced bioelectric signature. Animals in the area settle into deeper states of peace, influenced by your resonance. The MacGuffin invites you to merge rather than possess. Its boundary dissolves as you extend awareness into its luminous core. Memories surface of times when you knew this frequency intimately. Childhood experiences of feeling completely safe and loved flood back. Ancestral knowledge stored in your DNA awakens to guide your integration. You understand now that you never lost connection. You simply forgot how to remember. Merging with the MacGuffin feels like coming home after a very long journey. Its essence flows through you, carrying instructions for optimal being. Cellular memory activates, showing you blueprints for perfect health. Your body begins restructuring itself according to these divine templates. Genetic switches flip, restoring abilities thought to be permanently dormant. You feel yourself becoming more fully expressed version of your authentic self. The healing frequencies course through your system like liquid starlight. They repair damage at quantum levels, rebuilding coherence in disrupted fields. Emotional wounds close as quickly as physical ones, receiving equal attention. Traumatic imprints fade from cellular memory, like photographs bleaching in sun. Beliefs limiting your potential dissolve, revealing infinite possibilities. You remember talents and capabilities that seemed to disappear during difficult times. Your merged state allows you to perceive connections between all living things. Trees share their slow wisdom through root networks, visible only to expanded senses. Birds communicate across species barriers, using frequencies beyond normal range. Insects contribute their unique perspectives, adding texture to collective consciousness. Humans nearby experience spontaneous improvements in mood and clarity. The web of life pulses with renewed strength and interconnection. The rhythm of the BGM name becomes your new baseline frequency. It plays at 40 hertz, anchoring you in states of deep healing and integration. melody weaves through your nervous system, reprogramming automatic responses. Harmonics trigger releases of beneficial neurochemicals throughout your brain. Rhythm entrains your biological processes to cycles of natural restoration. Music becomes medicine, flowing through you rather than merely around you. You understand that this merging represents completion of a soul contract, agreements made before incarnation called you to this exact moment and place. Karmic debts dissolve as forgiveness flows freely through your transformed heart. Lessons learned through suffering integrate into wisdom without residue. Purpose clarifies as you align with intentions set during pre-birth planning. Mission becomes clear not as burden, but as natural expression of your gifts. The landscape around you reflects internal changes occurring within your being. Flowers bloom spontaneously, responding to elevated vibrations in your field. Crystals embedded in nearby rocks begin glowing with inner luminescence. Water sources clarify, becoming mirrors, reflecting higher dimensional truths. Air quality improves as negative ions increase, promoting mental clarity. Environment transforms to match the purity emanating from your integrated state. Holding onto tension becomes impossible when surrounded by such completeness. Resistance to release dissolves like mist encountering morning sunlight. Patterns that served survival purposes in harsher times gracefully retire. New neural pathways form supporting responses appropriate to current reality. Habitual reactions shift to reflect expanded understanding of what serves you. Consciousness upgrades automatically to accommodate increased capacity for love. Rowan Vale manifests not as person, but as benevolent force flowing through all. His presence feels like warm honey poured over every cell in your body. Ancient wisdom streams through him, carrying teachings from forgotten civilizations. Compassionate guidance flows continuously, offering support without interference. His energy signature merges seamlessly with yours, amplifying healing frequencies. Together, you create harmonic resonance that benefits all life in surrounding area. The journey inward reaches its natural conclusion as integration completes. Boundaries between self and environment soften until distinction disappears. Awareness expands to encompass multiple dimensions simultaneously. Physical sensations become doorways to transcendent experiences. Mental constructs limiting potential fade, revealing unlimited creative capacity. You rest in the knowing that healing frequencies will continue working through you. Let the edges of your awareness begin to soften now. Feel how easily your thoughts can drift away, like autumn leaves on a still pond. There is nothing you must hold onto anymore. Nothing that needs your attention except this quiet moment. Let your breathing become slower and deeper with each passing second. Notice how your shoulders drop just slightly as tension melts away. Your jaw unclenches naturally without any effort from you. This is your body remembering what ease feels like. The images that were dancing in your mind begin to fade now. They drift away like clouds dissolving at sunset, leaving behind only the feeling, only the peace. You don't need to see anything now. You don't need to do anything now. Your hands can rest completely wherever they are. Your feet can sink gently into whatever supports them. Even your thoughts can take their time. There is no rush here, no timeline pressing against you. Just this endless now, where everything is already enough. Feel how the resonance moves through you, not pushing or pulling, simply flowing like a gentle current beneath the surface, carrying away anything that isn't yours to carry. Your heartbeat slows to match this rhythm, each pulse a reminder that your body knows exactly what it needs. Trust flows in with every inhale and releases with every exhale. The resonance doesn't stop when the words do. It continues its work while you rest. Your nervous system recognizes this frequency. Your cells remember this vibration. You've been here before in moments of deep calm, in the space between sleeping and waking, in the pause after a warm bath, in the hush of early morning light. This is not something new that you must learn. It is something ancient that you are remembering, a language your whole being speaks fluently, without translation or interpretation. Let yourself sink deeper into this understanding, deeper than thought, deeper than memory, into the place where healing happens naturally. Your body knows what to do with this. Trust it completely. Trust the wisdom that lives in your bones, in your blood, in the quiet spaces between your heartbeats. There is no need to force relaxation. It arrives on its own sweet timing, like dew forming on grass in the early hours, like flowers opening to greet the sun. You are not separate from this process. You are the process itself, the unfolding, the becoming, the returning. Feel how your awareness expands, even as your body relaxes more deeply. You are simultaneously present and peaceful, grounded and floating, tethered to this moment, yet free to drift. This paradox is not confusing. It is perfectly natural, like being awake inside a dream, like finding stillness within movement. The resonance holds you in this balance effortlessly. No effort required from you at all. Just allowing, just receiving, just being. This peace is always here, whenever you need it, whenever you want to return to this feeling. It will be waiting, like a favorite blanket folded at the foot of your bed, warm and familiar whenever you reach for it, like a door that's always unlocked, leading back to yourself. You don't have to remember how to find this place. You only have to remember that it exists and that you are welcome here anytime at all. Your breathing has slowed to match the deepest rhythm, the one that was there before words, before thoughts, before the world became complicated. This is your original breath, the one that connected you to everything, the one that still does, even now, especially now. Feel how your whole body responds to this connection. Your skin tingles softly with recognition. Your muscles release another layer of holding. Your mind settles into the vast, quiet space behind thinking. This is not emptiness. This is fullness. This is presence itself, radiant and complete, welcoming and warm. You are cradled in this space now, held by something much larger than your daily concerns, something ancient and wise, something that has always known how to care for you. Let go into this knowing. Let go into this trust. Let go into this love that surrounds you completely. There is nowhere else to be, nothing else to become. You are already whole, already loved, already exactly as you need to be. The resonance carries this truth through every cell, reminding you, reassuring you, returning you. This is your sanctuary, your refuge, your home within yourself. No key needed, no permission required. Just the quiet recognition that this belongs to you, that you belong here, completely and without condition. Rest in this belonging. Rest in this truth. Rest in this love. The images have faded entirely now. The thoughts have settled like dust in sunlight. All that remains is the feeling, warm and golden, safe and sure. You are wrapped in this feeling like a cocoon of light, protected not from the world, but from the illusion that you are separate from it, from the illusion that you are anything less than whole. The resonance continues its gentle work, clearing what no longer serves you, strengthening what brings you joy, aligning you with your deepest truth. You don't have to understand how this works. You only have to receive it, like accepting a gift from someone who loves you, with gratitude and grace, without question or doubt. Your body remembers how to heal. Your spirit remembers how to soar. Your heart remembers how to open. All of this remembering happens naturally now, without force, without struggle, without the need to prove anything to anyone, least of all to yourself. You are already enough, already worthy, already loved beyond measure. These truths live in the resonance. They live in the space between your breaths. They live in the pause before your next heartbeat. They live in you. Always have. Always will. No matter what changes around you. No matter what challenges arise. This truth remains constant. Steady as your breath. Deep as your roots. Bright as your inner sun. Warm as the embrace you offer yourself. Feel how this embrace wraps around you now. Gentle and firm. Loving and patient. Exactly what you need. Exactly when you need it. You are held in perfect safety. In perfect love. In perfect peace. Nothing can disturb this sanctuary. Nothing can diminish this truth. Nothing can take away what is already yours. This peace is always here. Whenever you return. Whenever you remember. Whenever you choose to rest in it again. and you will return. Because peace calls to peace. Because love recognizes love. Because you know this feeling in your bones. The resonance creates a pathway back, not a map you must follow, but a thread you can always feel, pulling you gently home whenever you're ready, whenever you need to, whenever your heart whispers yes. The way is always open. The door is never locked. You are always welcome here. In this space of pure acceptance, in this realm of unconditional love, in this sanctuary of your own making, built not with hands, but with heart, with breath, with the quiet courage to let go. Let go into the arms of peace. Let go into the embrace of love. Let go into the certainty of your own worthiness. There is nothing left to prove, nothing left to fix, nothing left to fear. Only the gentle continuation of healing. Only the natural unfolding of your highest good. Only the quiet joy of being exactly who you are. In this moment, in all moments, now and forever, the resonance carries you forward, not away from yourself, but deeper into your own truth, your own love, your own infinite capacity for peace. This journey has no destination because you are already home, already complete, already exactly as you were meant to be. Rest now in this knowing. Rest now in this truth. Rest now in this love that flows through you and around you and within you, always. Sleep now. Content generation failed.